He is so firmly against what is happening in this court and so firmly for the old America that we know, not this America, that he will take that stand on Monday. He will open himself up to whatever they want because he's not afraid. People that are afraid cower. President Trump doesn't cower. We'll be back on Monday.
Well, obviously, Donald Trump, I guess, had something to hide and wanted to be a coward because, as we all know, he did not show up Monday to testify in the New York fraud trial. So Alina Habba's words from late last week came back to bite her in a big, big way. You know, that kind of shows the importance of why you should really confer with your client before you go out there and say ridiculous things. I mean, maybe she did, but her statement would kind of indicate that her and Trump were definitely not on the same page. After all, it was Sunday evening, right? The night before Donald Trump was supposed to go and testify, when he sent out, in all caps, every single word, every single letter capitalized, he sent out this message on Truth Social, making Habba look like a complete and total moron. More so than usual. Here's what Trump said. Statement of 45th President Donald J. Trump! Exclamation point. As everyone knows, I have very successfully and conclusively testified in the corrupt Biden-directed New York State Attorney General's rigged trial against me. World-renowned experts, highly respected bank and insurance executives, real estate professionals, as well as others, both honest and credible, have stated clearly and unequivocally that I and my very successful company did nothing wrong. Now I'm going to have to stop because no, actually, they said the opposite. Now, plenty of them did, in fact, say that you personally probably didn't do it, but they actually did admit that your company did send in overinflated numbers. Like, that happened. Not to mention, I gotta wonder here, you didn't mention your sons. You're like, I did nothing wrong and the company did nothing wrong. I don't know about these two. Maybe, right? I mean, your sons have been co-defendants with you. They're as much a part of it as you are, but you didn't even bother to try and exonerate them. Just yourself and the company. Like everybody else, y'all can go to hell. Also, Biden directed. Biden has no authority of what happens in state courts in the state of New York or any state court anywhere in the country. But I must continue, folks. We've got a long way to go. Whew, good grief. Let's see, where are we here? Real estate professionals, as well as others, both honest and credible, have stated clearly and unequivocally that I and my very successful company did nothing wrong. My financial statements were conservative, liquid, and extraordinary. A top professor from NYU, Stern, said if Mr. Trump were my student, he would get an A on his financial statements. I've never seen a statement like that provided so much detail and is so transparent as these statements. Plus, they all have an ironclad disclaimer clause stating that the users must do their own due diligence and analysis. No reliance. The only fraud committed was by the highly partisan and out-of-control judge and racist AG who promised that I will get Trump. Disclaimer clause means absolutely nothing because they cannot do their due diligence when the numbers that you send them, including for the square footage of your own apartments, is off. So even if they had run the numbers the way you gave them, they would still come up with the wrong totals because you gave them inaccurate information about the complex itself. So their values would have matched yours because you only gave them bad numbers, which, by the way, your experts also testified to that. He ain't done yet, folks. Page 2. They claimed that Mar-a-Lago was worth only $18 million when it was worth 50 to 100 times that amount. In order to illegally reduce my values and make a fake case against me, they did this on other properties as well and wouldn't give me a jury. Alina Habba screwed up the jury, and if Mar-a-Lago is worth 100 times 18 million, let's be real, that means it's worth 1.8 billion. So you're still lying about the value of your properties. Likewise, the AG thugs do not want to acknowledge that I have paid almost $300 million in New York City and state taxes during the years in question. Importantly, I won at the appellate division, which effectively ended most of the case. No, it didn't. I can't. I'm not even halfway through the statement and I'm done. I am not going to subject anybody else anymore to the lies of this lunatic. I'm pissed at myself for even reading that much of it to you. I am sorry for that. He chickened out. He knew that he wasn't going to be able to stand up to the questions coming from the prosecutors, and he ran and hid like a coward, exactly like Alina Habba said cowards do. That's what happened. His statement is bullcrap. He is an idiot, and I hope the judge takes everything from him.